Hey everybody, it's James from Wealthquest. Today I want to talk to those of you who've had a really hard go in this pandemic season that have had to tap into your emergency fund. Maybe there's some worry there, and I want to address that today. You know, this season has been really hard on a lot of us, and for many of us, there was a savings goal of this emergency fund that we set aside a long time ago, and it's just kind of sat there. And it starts to become part of our normal, and we get used to having it. And then when something happens, like this pandemic, that forces us to dip into it, whether it's because of a loss of a job or a pay cut or a cut in hours, those types of seasons can create a lot of panic because we forget that that's exactly what we save that money for. And so when we use those resources, we start to feel like we're failing because we've never used them for so long. And so what I want to do first and foremost is just remind us all to take a deep breath. If you have used those resources, that's okay. That's what they were there for. That's why you put them aside. The second thing that I want to share with you is an encouragement to try to take away something from this season. A lot of times when we go through times of crisis, we think only of what it costs us. So we think of what we spent out of the emergency fund, we think of the income that we lost, we think of the hard, and that's really all we pay attention to. But what I want to encourage us to do is pay attention to what we gained. Somewhere in this was an opportunity to grow. There were things that you learned about yourself, about your family, about your income and your job. There were things that you were able to take away from this season. And a lot of times if we focus only on the cost, we really lose the opportunity to take that growth and move forward. And so if you have gotten to a place where things have stabilized, before you just run off and move into what's next, take some time and pause and reflect on what you've learned so that when you move forward, you're better for it.